Yo, what is up, beautiful people? It's your boy Nick Bracewell, and today we're going to talk about the 3 best ways to get noticed and signed into a modeling agency. So now that you're done watching my cool ass video as an intro, because that is dope as shit, I have to do a huge shout out for my boy Magnus. He lives in Vancouver, amazing model, creates a ton of stuff, creates videos, photography, he does nature stuff, modeling stuff, he does fashion stuff, like he just does everything. I'm gonna tag his Instagram handle in the description. At least go check out his shit because he's a dope ass dude. Anyway, let's get back to our thing. Our thing today is gonna be the 3 best ways to get noticed and signed into a modeling agency. One of the most important reasons why you want an agency is because they get you more money for the same job that you do as a freelancer. As a freelancer, you would have an hourly rate. Let's say it's $100 an hour. You work 8 hours, and those 8 hours you made $800. If you were with an agency, the agency would get you $800. On top of that, they would ask the client, how long are you gonna use these photos? The client would say, 6 months. Okay, so give me another $1,500 for the model because you're gonna be using their image for 6 months. And then the client goes, okay, and they whip up a contract and it's 6 months, and if they wanna use your photos for more time over the 6 months, they have to pay you again. Agencies have the legal wherewithal to be able to do this. You do not. Therefore, it's good to have an agency backing you up. On top of that, when an agency sends you to go see photographers, casting, normally it's with people that they've already worked with, that they already trust, etc. So you're actually referred to them. It's just a lot safer. I am not saying that this is not a safe industry, but with this Me Too situation going on, I really wanted to make it clear the level of harassment that happens here happens in all walks of life, and I've been harassed a lot more outside of modeling than in modeling. I can't imagine you listening to all of this wanting to let your kid go be a model. Quick disclaimer, it happens, it does happen, but this is the safest way to go about it. Get an agency, okay? So tip number 1 on how to get noticed and get signed into an agency: Google. It's very easy. You go into Google and you type in talent agency near me, modeling agency, social media management, curvy model, or fit model, or fitness model, which is not the same thing. Please Google that too. And you just do your city. You can say near me or go San Francisco, whatever, wherever you live. And that's gonna give you a list of agencies. Make sure to go into every single agency that you see listed there. Why? You wanna broaden your chances. Maybe one says no, maybe one says yes, maybe all of them say no, maybe all of them say yes, but at least broaden your chances. So you're gonna go in every single website and see what kind of contact do they manage. For example, normally they have 3 different ways. One is an email. If you can send an email, make sure to send an email to the person that either says Booker, Info, or Scout. Don't look for the director or something like that because they got other shit to do. Booker, Scout, or something that says info or assistant or something like that, where it's kind of like more generalized. You contact them, and then sometimes like you contact them, and then you're just gonna send your digitals, and you're gonna send your stats, how much you're like, what's your height, what's your weight, what's your color of eyes. That's pretty much it. Your digitals are gonna be photos that are completely à la naturelle. No makeup, very fitted clothes so they can see your body shape, you against the white wall, like me right now. So, not like this. So like just standing, normal, and then profiles. You're just gonna send that in, and the other one is that normally they have open calls as well. If they have an open call, it's gonna say something like Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. you can walk in. So you literally just go to that address on a Wednesday from 11 to 2, you walk in with your portfolio, your digitals, or with nothing if you don't have anything, but at least they can see you in person. Make sure to be as natural as possible. Do not produce yourself, and just put on some good clothes that make you look like $1,000,000, that are fitted, makes them be able to see your shape, that you look amazingly good. Smell good, look good, be presentable, be confident. A good thing about an open call is that I highly recommend those because you get immediate feedback. Like they literally just look at you and they go, thank you, no. Or they look at you and they go, wait here for a second. You know, so, and then you kind of just play it by ear. But the good thing is that you get the feedback. If you send an email, they might read it, they might not read it. You'll never know. They might contact you, they might not contact you. You know, so That's what I like about the open calls. If you have that opportunity, go to an open call. Another one is that normally there's a button as well that says like, I want to be a new face or scout me or whatever. When you go in there, you just follow whatever application that they have. So normally you have to fill out an application, send some digitals, and you hit send and you're good to go. That's it. It's really easy. Number 2, tag agencies onto your dopest photos on Instagram. Just do it. It's very easy. This is how I did it. When I was in Spain, I was like, you know what? I think I want to go to New York or LA. So what I started doing was tagging people or tagging agencies into my photos. And what I was doing is I had a little post-it, and every time that I would post a photo, I would literally grab the post-it, and I had all these agencies' handles, and I would add 30 of them, because I think that's the limit. What I do is this: you tag them all on top of each other, and then you leave the longest handle, you leave it at the very end. That way it covers all of them, and it just looks like you tagged maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 agencies, but it doesn't look like you tagged 30, where you look super desperate, bruh. And then you can actually go into their Instagram and kind of like around, and you can send DMs, etc. I would try to not harass that much, because what you want is attention, but you don't want to get blocked. I would just tag them. If they see it, amazing. If they don't see it, don't worry about it. It wasn't your time. Just keep on tagging. Number 3, which is a mother agent. Highly recommend to get a mother agent if and only if he is referred. Let me explain. I had an amazing mother agent. He was referred to me, the most amazing person I've ever worked with. He got me an amazing portfolio, built my shit up, got me signed internationally. On top of that, in a country where they said that there was only 1 casting a month and that there was 300 people at that casting, he actually got me 8 jobs in the first month, direct booking. He just knew everybody. Like, I was on billboards on one of the most important avenues in Spain, commercials and on the internet and everything. Like, I was just all over the place, and it was all through direct booking. He got me signed in Asia, he got me signed in different places in Europe. Like, this guy was absolutely amazing. I will never be able to find somebody like him again, I think. I hope so. I hope so. Highly recommend to do that if he was referred. Then I had 2 mother agents here in the United States that sucked. Not that they sucked because they didn't have the potential to do amazing things. On the contrary, they got me signed internationally. They got me in front of celebrity photographers. They got me in front of clients right away. No casting, no nothing. But here's the thing. They were waiting for the mother agent's confirmation, and the mother agent's confirmation depended on how willing was I as a man. That being said, dropped his ass real quick, and when I dropped his ass, guess who dropped me? Everybody else. And it doesn't mean that all these companies and agencies knew anything about it. It just means that he was the one that has a career in his hands, so he can say whatever he wants to all these people. So they'll never know what happened, what was true, what wasn't true. But what does happen is that you just simply step back, you move out. That's the type of things that can happen if you don't do your research on your mother agent. Once I backed out, I kind of just looked at the situation. I said it was so obvious. For all those people out there that are actually thinking about getting into modeling, highly recommend a mother agent. Please, 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 may he be referred. That's all I ask, because that way, at least you know who you are actually gonna start doing business with and who's gonna have your career in his hands, and make sure that his main interest is money and nothing else. I send you a big kiss, big hug. Make sure to go to the description. I have a link. This link is for an app called Telegram. It's a chat link. And when you press it, it's gonna take you straight into this chat room where I'm the administrator. And what happens is that we have established and aspiring models all in one community, and we all kind of just like help each other out. Hey, do you know anything about this contract, about these legalities, about these type of payment, about these type of jobs? And literally, we just all help each other out. So I would love to have you in that community. Feel free to just go to that link, get into the community. I'll see you there. I'm also gonna tag all the links to my podcast, to my videos, to my Instagram, to my personal Instagram, so you can see my portfolio if you want to. God damn, this guy's so busy. I know, I just hustle, bruh. So I send you a big kiss, big hug. Love you so much. See you next week. Peace.